Hi, I'm not dead. I'm alive. I haven't got leukemia or cancer, whatever you thought I have. It's your good old friend.
Kaz.
You can call me whatever you want. Just you can
Yeah.
call me anything.
Yeah. So we're here playing Fire Emblem 7. It's the first Fire Emblem released released outside of Japan, and we're gonna play a little bit of it. A little backstory. This game has about 3 main characters. Each of them have their own story. If I go here, you will see am on chapter 11, and you may ask, "Oh, that's not the start of the game." I know, but up until this chapter, it's pretty much been a tutorial. I may play the tutorial thing after I completed this story, because then I unlock hard mode, and it becomes a little challenging. So otherwise, I'm just gonna tell you guys about the characters I get in that story when they arrive here. So how are you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Alright. He hasn't played any Fire Emblem except for the start of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, which I recommended to him. Although I was I was just like backseat gaming it. I told him exactly everything he should do, and I don't think he learned a thing.
Well, I did learn one thing, and that was when what was it? When I was gonna get that guy who literally one-shot everybody or critted with the fucking OP sword in the game.
His name Joshua. He's a
Yeah, Joshua.
So I teach him how to recruit enemies and such. So enough talking. I'm just gonna start a chapter. How we're gonna do is how we're gonna do the story. I'm just gonna start. So this is taking place 1 year after the tutorial thing. Shall I do this map text or something?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Once dragon fought man in a war called the Scouring. Scouring.
I think it's scouring.
It's an O. Scoring. Mankind vanquished the dragons thanks to the efforts of the 8 heroes. These 8 mighty generals brought peace to the Alibi, maybe. The continent was divided into nations, and the people enjoyed an easy prosperity. The hero Hartman settled in the east and founded Bern, famed for its military might. Saint Elimine moved west, with her sacred name flourished among the artisans of Etruria. Yeah. The horseman Hanan's legacy lived on with the nomads in the beloved plains of Sakai. The birthplace of the knight Barigan, I think that's how I pronounce it, is now home to the renowned Knights of Ilia. The Berserker Durban's final glory was to create a warriors clan in the Western Isles. The Archsage Athos is said to have retired in the barren wastelands of Nabala. The heirs of the champion Roland themselves became the lords of the Lycian League. Eliwood has enjoyed a peace that spans 980 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Shit. How much longer can this peace stand before its foundations begin to crumble? Deep within the Lycian League lies Lefera, a land that has known no conflict for many generations, but which now finds itself touched by shadows of unease. Its beloved and benevolent ruler, Lord Elbert, has mysteriously vanished, as has a number of his sworn men, loyal knights who serve at his side. A month has passed without a word from the Marquess. Rumors of his death is abound. However, the Marquess's son believes his father lives, and he has vowed to find him. Marcus Fair's son, Eliwood, a red-haired youth who will one day become the finest knight in all of Lycia. His long journey begins here. You actually meet him in the tutorial, where I'm just gonna mention it a few times. Okay, so how we're gonna do is you're gonna take some characters, right?
Sure. I could take this guy.
Okay.
Lord Eliwood, will leave on your word.
I see. Thank you, Marcus. I'm gonna sound weird. Mother, it's time for us to go. You're gonna take
No,
role
no,
of Mother.
I ain't doing. I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
Especially after what happened.
We don't. Yeah. I would promise that you will return to me safely. I worried about your father, but if anything were to happen to you, my heart could not bear that sorrow. I know, Mother. Please do not worry. Father is alive, I know it. I vow that I will find him and return him to your side. I have your word then. Yes, of course. Isadora, I entrust my mother to you in my absence. You take Isadora.
Yes, my lord. I will guard her over her will.
Mother, I will return. Rest easy. Well, Marcus, it looks like it's just the two of us.
Not so, my lord. My man Lowen will be traveling with us.
My man.
Come on, leave me alone.
Yeah, my man Lowen, man. Lowen? That's reassuring.
I've sent him ahead to the village. He hopes to seek out a few able men who are skilled at arms.
Remember this. Remember men.
Normally, I would have ventured forth without a larger company, but I bow to your will on this matter, Lord Eliwood.
I'm sorry, Marcus, but I would rather not deprive my mother of any single guard. The best knights in the realm disappear with my father. If anything were to happen to my mother while I am gone,
it's kind of laggy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of laggy. I understand, my lord. What's keeping Lowen?
You take the boss for this chapter, by the way.
So I'll take this guy.
Yeah. By the way, you're all the bosses.
Alright. We've heard all the knights of Fair have vanished, right? Well, your misfortune is my good luck. I have an announcement to make. As of now, this village is mine. Grois G is your new league.
New liege.
Sorry.
Grosny. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. It's kind of funny though.
Sounds like Grosnigrad. Now
Wow.
bring every last piece of gold down to the smallest fleck. douche. Gotta take all the money.
Okay, I take. So this is Lowen. Lord Eliwood, Commander Marcus, I.
Lowen, calm yourself. My knight must be in control at all times.
The village is under attack. It's bandits.
What? Bandits? Here?
Are you sure, Lowen? This girl has more details. Archer. I entrust you with this. For now.
Oh. My Lord Eliwood? I'm the daughter of the village magistrate. My name is Rebecca. The bandits came without a warning. They're stealing everything. I beg you, please help us.
I see. Marcus, Lowen, we must aid the village. Yes, my lord. Rebecca, stay here and keep out of sight.
If I please you, my
If
lord,
it.
I will rather. Oh, I'm sorry. If it please you, my lord, I will rather fight.
If I please.
Fuck you. It's been a long. I don't read these kinds of shit. I hunt almost every day, and I have the same skill with a bow.
Some. Is that so? Very well, but be careful.
Yes, my lord.
Lord Eliwood, one more thing. There's another village who has offered to help. A traveling tactician who was staying in the inn. In that inn. A tactician. So, by the way, before the game starts, before you go to the prologue and such, you're able to put in your name and birth month and so the game has technically the player as the tactician, so I named myself Mino.
Oh.
So they're talking about me here. Yes, my lord, this is Mino. This sounds really funny, eller hur? Yeah.
Nice.
Really fun.
This is.
By the way, Eliwood knows me. Mino! Do you know this person, my lord? Do you see he looks right at you now? Like, what is this shit?
Oh no.
He's staring right into my soul. Yes, I met Mino during the trouble in Kalin last year. So the trouble in Kalin, we're gonna go over that when we get to hard mode later on, sometime. A fantastic military advisor, if memory serves. If not for Mino, the Marquis of God damn it. The Marquis of Kalin, I think that, and his granddaughter, the protagonist of that story, Lynn might not have survived the Lundgren's uprising. Again, you will know about this later. What brings you here to Fair, my friend? Ha! Still traveling about honing your skills. Of course. A worthy pursuit. Let's give thanks to the Providence for our chance reunion. We have need for your aid. Please lend us your skill. God damn it, that sounded wrong. Please lend us your skill. So,
oh no.
This is the first chapter of Eliwood's story, so as you see there's a bunch of...
I like how I noticed that every one of the characters and everything looks like the game I played.
Yeah, the game you play came out after this one. So this is Fire Embelem 7.
Let me guess, the rapier still has, you need to save that shit.
It's effective against infantry, so usually I don't want to use it here, but it's a good weapon. So this is Eliwood. The Marquis Fair's young son, just an honorable. He's a lord, level 1. Huh.
He's got some luck.
Yeah, he got luck, that's for sure. Yeah, moving on. So here's Marcus.
Oh, a paladin.
Yes. Do you remember Seth from Sacred Stones?
Yes.
Marcus is like him, but here and not there.
Yeah.
He's a paladin. He has much greater stats than the rest of my team as for now, and he's here to pretty much help the others to grow. Technically, if there's some place that I would need, you know, someone dead, I could send in Marcus. He's pretty useful for a long time, but he won't really grow too much. Yeah, a paladin serving House Farah, a skilled veteran. And here's Lowen. He has an iron sword and a javelin. A knight in service of House Farah, a fresh recruit, and that shows pretty much in his stats. I really like that he has no res. So Eliwood is the same. So they will take absolutely devastating hits from magicians at the moment. I'm gonna talk about the stats sometime, so you know what they are.
Sure.
And then we have Rebecca here, an archer, a youth from Farah, helpful and bright. So it's the first archer in Eliwood's story. In the prologue, you got another archer, which you got to train up in the prologue. You get him in this story also, of course. So there, you got to get to choose about that between that archer and this one, for a long time at least. She doesn't have the very best stats, although she's just a level 1. Although
at least she has 1 resistance.
Yeah, she doesn't do much, as you may see. Gonna see.
An iron axe. Then you need a lance, some with a lance or something.
Lances are bad.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I forgot. Swords are bad for axes.
Oh shit, I forgot to do something. When I played the prologue, I played the game without animations, so it's gonna put them on for all my dudes, so we can see the animations. So that's Rebecca.
I'll kill that bastard.
Yeah. So after this turn, there's gonna happen something, and we're gonna get more units.
Just gotta move her one up.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid using Marcus too much. Okay, so it's gonna tell you something. I want you to be Dorcas, just because he's nothing. Just do his voice.
Look, Dorcas, can you believe it?
Okay, I'm Dorcas, by the way. You're Barker.
It's just like that knight said. That's Lord Eliwood.
So it seems.
What's he doing? Hey, he's taking on those bandits. Protecting innocents. That's a right lordly thing to do, isn't it? Right, Dorcas?
You talk too much. The lordling needs our help.
Right. Leave these mountain weaklings to me. I'm Barker the Brave.
So a thing here. This game is a prequel to Fire Embelem 6, where you play as Roy, which is Eliwood's son. Barker here also appears in that game.
Oh.
And as you may see, everyone in my team is pretty much level 1 or 2. But Dorcas here is level 5 and have 53 experience already.
Nice.
The reason for this is because he appeared in the prologue, so I used him there and he leveled up a bit. Although his stats isn't really, I don't really like this.
What's con?
Physical size. If you see here, this affects rescues. So
rescues.
his age is 13. So if people have more con than 13, he cannot pick them up. And also, if you if you see here, his axe weighs 15, and his con is 14, and his speed is 6. Because the axe weighs 1 more than his con, he loses 1 speed. 1 effective speed at least. It's still 6, but the game will count it as 5. And you see here, Bartre has as I see now, he has a really bad speed.
Yeah, he has a 3 and 13 con.
Wow, I didn't really see that first. But I'm pretty much gonna use Bartre over Dorcas. Is Lord Albert well? We've heard nothing but foul rumors hereabouts. All of Faerie is worried for his well-being. We hear that Lord Eliwood is going to find the Marquess. This dragon shield is our village treasure. It boosts defense of one who uses it. Take it, please, and may it see you to Lord Albert. May it see you and Lord Albert home safely. So this is some things. Dorcas started with an
enduring,
which boosts either magic or strength depending on if you're a mage or not. So it's permanent, the stat increase, and the dragon shields increase defense. I have not decided who I want to use them, so just so you know.
Yeah.
Cannot use. Alright. God damn it. I need to put on their animations as well. There's Lowman. The Yellow Knight.
Jesus.
Let's see here. No crit.
Oh, he missed.
Yep. Now we can give this kill to Rebecca. By the way, I'm gonna use Rebecca because I like her more than the other archer you get here in the beginning.
Is it because of character or just gameplay itself?
The archers know each other from childhood, if I remember correctly, but I just like her because I think she's faster than the other one. Means she's guaranteed to double more. But if I remember correctly, that is.
Can you still throw axes from the? If you have an axe, can you still throw it?
If it is a hand axe, that is 1-2 range, and this is 1 range.
Oh, so you could. Alright. I thought it would kind of remove or something. Would make sense though.
Boom.
Ouch.
Head split in 2. And by the way, do you see how much HP this guy have?
29.
And this one has 31. As much as Marcus actually. Everyone else has about
mostly under 20 or 25.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Lowen here. I'll take a risk with him here.
Ouch. Here comes.
There
Miss.
we go.
Alright, there.
Let's see here. The wood goes there. Becca. Can't kill. Well. Ah, shit. Whatever. When I play, I usually want to spread out the experience as much as possible. Crap. God damn it.
Oh no, here comes. Miss. Oh.
Do. Now I'm gonna take your steel sword and stab you.
Ouch.
Just to say my repair for now. Miss.
You missed. You fucking...
Twat. You have to go. I'm not gonna visit these houses yet. Gonna heal. Put you here. And make sure that it doesn't suicide on Marcus. And the AI is pretty much not made to attack.
Ooh.
Good thing I healed her, right?
Yeah. Or if it was a critter, you would be more dead.
I'm gonna hurt you now.
Boom, 4 damage. Oh. Ouch, that hit.
And normally I never really use fighters. I don't know why really. Just never do. But although last time I played this I decided to use Barter and he became a beast. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna lure you out. Heal up. I'm gonna bull. What? Buy some vulneraries. I'm gonna need like 2. Oh, this is smart, right? Yeah.
Miss.
Miss. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy. Gonna level up Lovan. He got health, skill, and defense. I'm okay with that. You go there. Heal up and just wait. Level up for Rebecca. She gets health and strength. Okay. And that's great actually. So are you gonna play more of Sacred Stone Slayer, maybe?
I think I don't even have the emulator anymore. While I think about it.
I have this
Well, I've been thinking about playing something, but I need to learn the controls.
I'm gonna randomize this game later on, which is gonna be pretty much really fun. Sometime in the future, at least. There. You got a sword. Marcus.
I've been thinking about recording
There.
something, but I don't know if it will work or not.
Ouch. Low and get out of there. Gonna level up Eliwood a little bit because he needs it. Gets health, strength, and speed. That's really good, if I say so myself.
What is this? A pack of children coming to play? You think you can't challenge me? What? Fair and knights? But that's impossible.
Yeah, sure. I'll put you there. So there's about 4 characters I'm thinking about using in this party I have at the moment.
Which I would guess would be Eliwood, Marcus, what's the Batra, what his name was,
Bartra.
and then yeah, Bartra and Rebecca.
Do you see what I just did?
Kinda didn't understand what happened, but yeah.
He dealt 9 damage and I have 9 HP left.
Beautiful.
Luckily I have Marcus. What would I do without you? But if I had to say it, the guys I pretty much gonna use, hopefully through the whole game, is Eliwood, of course. I cannot ditch him. With him is Bartra, unless I get someone else good axe user. Rebecca I'm gonna use as my primary archer, and I'm gonna use Lowen as well. God damn it.
Wow, he restored him 3 HP.
So did Eliwood.
Come on, Eliwood, finish him off already.
Oh, I wanted to have a crit.
I thought my luck was finally turning around.
Well, you think wrongly, I guess.
You could say his luck got lucked.
No.
I'm not good with puns.
Yes. No.
What?
So I'm gonna build a support here for a little while, so be right back. So we're back, and we have the support between Rebecca and Lowen now. The first at least. So
Yes.
just we're gonna do it and then make a quit. Do you remember your Rebecca? Rebecca.
Yeah. Hello, sire. Are you well?
No, Rebecca, I am not. Wait. No.
Yeah, it's...
To be honest, I am no more than an attendant knight.
Oh, but that's absurd. Sir Lowen, you're a fine knight. Why I remember it so well.
Uh,
Countless hundreds of bandits had descended on our village.
so this is supposed to have happened after this chapter, this conversation actually.
Oh.
Please, there were 10 at most.
In the heat of the moment, it felt like many more. Anyway, just as their fiendish grip on our village began to tighten, you appeared, Sir Lowen, on your white steed. Now I feel bad.
But my horse is Sorrel.
Steed.
But my horse is Sorrel.
It's sorrow. This is the way I prefer to remind it, my lord.
Remember it.
Please don't ruin it by correcting me. So, you appeared astride your mighty steed to save us from the bandits. And I was overcome with joy.
And there's the first conversation. Now they have a bond. So now they do better in battle when they're close to each other. And so we're gonna end the chapter. Welcome to standard villager number 1. You can take this one.
You will be Lord Eliwood, yes? Our deepest thanks for coming to the aid of our fair village.
Think nothing of it. It's the Lord's duty to protect its citizenry.
Would that were true, my lord? The good folk of Laos knows no such protection. The Marquis, Lord Darren, is too busy preparing for war. He ignores all complaints of bandits and thieves.
Preparing for war? Are you sure?
I would not lie, my lord. My brother lived in Laos until a few days ago.
Oh there. Hello? Okay, we're back after some technical difficulties, so if you could do this line again.
Oh yeah, by the way, it went from shit to okay in like a couple of minutes. Let's just say that I got some structural damage in my house. My brother lived in Laos until a few days ago.
You almost made it sound like his car ran into your wall or something. But okay.
Yeah. His son was torched and he had no choice but to flee here. According to him, Laos could go to war any day now. It's all the people of Laos are talking about. Lord Eliwood, if this is true, the situation is a grave one. If Marquis Laos is readying for war, his target is most likely another Lycian territory. Perhaps this is connected to Lord Elbert's disappearance.
My father and Marcus Laos. It seems tenuous. Seems a tenuous connection, but it's as good as a start. It's good as start as any. Can't talk or read. Let us travel to Laos. We must learn more. Thank you for guidance, Mino.
Is that you with the little cloak there?
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
That's my map sprite, and I only appear in cutscenes.
Alright.
Where are you bound for next? If you have no destination in mind, perhaps you could travel with us. Ours is a small group with a single purpose, to find my father. I do not know where our road will lead, but we would be stronger with you in our company. You will travel this? Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. I pray we give you no cause to regret your decision.
I like how you're that mute main kind of main character. Rebecca, where do you think you're going, young lady? Father, I intend to accompany Lord Eliwood. Don't be ridiculous, girl. Lord Eliwood is not going on a picnic. He's running into danger. I know that, Father. That's where I want to go. We owe him our lives, and I want to repay him. My bow may not be all that much, but I know I can be of service. But, Father, I may meet up with my brother somewhere. You're the magistrate. You have responsibilities. This is all I can offer. I need to do this. Please, Father, let me go.
Oh shit. There we go.
Where's Lowen at the moment? He's the knight in shining armor, isn't he?
I accidentally skipped the rest of the dialogue.
Good work.
So, that was just the first chapter of Eliwood's story. Your thoughts?
It's
a good beginning chapter.
It attracts me. It makes me go forward.
You got 6 units already.
Which I don't know if your situation is good or not, but
it's pretty good. More the merrier. Although I pretty much gonna use those who I have liking for. So I'm just gonna cut the episode here because that took way longer than I anticipated it to.
yeah, most of the 70% of it's because of me, and
There'll be a lot of cutting out.
Yeah, especially if you hear a loud bang before it cuts.
Probably not.
Well, if it does, but if this guy makes a mistake.
Spoiler alert! It's not a wall. It's not a hole in the wall.
Yeah, if it was a hole in the wall, I would be angry at the moment. But no, my door is kind of broken.
Yep. So that's it, and yeah. See you next episode.
Yeah.
Mwah.